Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo with Backdoor Fantasy Sports. It's Friday. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. We do have NBA Cup tonight, so we're going to dive into some plays on Prizepicks and Underdog, as well as bonus plays at the end of the video. We're going to dive into the DFS Optimizer from Daily Grind for Prizepicks and Underdog at the end here. So stick around to the end. If you guys don't mind, do me a favor, like the video, hype it up if you don't mind. Helps me out a ton with the algorithm. I got to say it every video. It gets super annoying, but that's the only way that the channel grows, so I appreciate it. Let's talk about the plays. So I'm going to be going with Deni Avdija. Got this at 23.5 points. I liked his points, rebounds, and his PRA. His points, rebounds looked really good, but I couldn't ignore this at 23.5. Full point cheaper on Prizepicks, so we're taking the points over. Going to go Buddy Hield, 1.5, 2-pointers attempted. So he doesn't have to make his shots. Just put up 2 shots in the whole game within, the 2-point range. I know he shoots a lot of threes, but I'm going to take a chance on that. And then Precious Achiuwa, we're going to go 11.5 points rebounds on Prizepicks for more. And then Victor Wembanyama, there's 2 plays that I like of his. I've got the PRA locked in at 44.5. I also will be talking about the other play when we dive into his that I really like. So for Underdog, we're going to go with a streaks play. We're getting Precious Achiuwa full PRA at 12.5, taking that for more. And then Victor Wembanyama, we're getting the PRA as well. If you guys haven't signed up for Underdog yet, you just want to use code BACKDOOR. Make sure it's available in your state, and then use code BACKDOOR. And when you play your first 5, you get $100 in bonus cash. It's that simple. Bonus funds, as the sign says. But yeah, they've got ladders, which I'm probably going to, it's NBA Cup, so I'm probably going to get into a ladder slip tonight as well. Just wanted to start off with a streaks play. I'm going to be doing a couple of streaks plays and a couple of ladders. If you haven't tried ladders, it's awesome. You get 3 different tiers, so 3 different lines. And as you hit each line, there's like a low tier, a mid tier, and a high tier. It goes from, if you do like a 5-man, it'll go like 2.5x if you hit those low lines, like goblin style plays. You hit the mid tier, you get 10x, but then if you hit that top tier on all 5, it jumps up to 1000x, regardless of what type of sport you're locking in plays for. So I love ladders. And NBA Cup, maybe we can throw a little Steph Curry in there, throw a little Victor Wembanyama, and just see if we can get some points to hit those top tiers on a night like tonight. So yeah, code BACKDOOR and they will hook you up. The Chalkboard, another awesome platform. If you use code BACKDOOR over at Chalkboard, they're going to give you a free pick to help you cash your first slip, and they're going to double your first deposit match. So 100% deposit match. I think it might max out like $100 or something, but you can stack up your bankroll to get started. Might as well throw it all in there if you're gonna sign up, because you're not going to get that 100% deposit match very often. But killer platform, go check that out. Let's start talking about the plays. We will get back to the DFS Optimizer in just a second. So Victor Wembanyama, let's start here. So it's EV plus on Outlier, a little bit of expected value. We know that they just played Golden State, and he went for 55. He had a massive game, 31 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists. And keep an eye on those 10 assists, because the other play I like of his is his turnovers. Prizepicks kept taking it away. And if it becomes available again, this was my first choice here, the turnovers. 10 assists, if you're assisting the ball that much, like you're just going to turn the ball over a little bit. And you've got this matchup here against Golden State, who's 7th in turnovers forced. He had 8 in that last game, and this line is at 3.5 on some platforms. But once again, Prizepicks keeps taking it away. So I do also like the PRA. That's what I have locked in. But if you get a chance at those turnovers, those look really good too, just 3.5. And it goes beyond just him getting 8 in that last game against Golden State. If we look at this note here from Outlier, he's exceeded 3.5 turnovers in 4 of his last 5 games versus top 10 defenses for turnovers forced. Now, part of that is just his play style, but also if you're just trying to facilitate and you're passing the ball that much against someone like Golden State, they're going to intercept some of those. So 4 is like an easy number, I think, for him to hit. Back to the PRA. If we look at the matchup here, overall, Golden State is 11th in points allowed, 12th in rebounds allowed, 12th in assists allowed. If we jump over to the center position, it softens up even more. So 23rd in points allowed, 26th in assists allowed. So it makes sense that he had a bunch of turnovers and also dropped 10 assists on them. So hopefully we have sort of just like a replica of what we saw in this last game with both he and Steph Curry really popping off. But yeah, 11th in rebounds allowed. So pretty similar to the center position. If we slide down here, take a look at what centers have been doing PRA wise, as far as hitting their lines, past centers playing against Golden State. Only 2 of the last, I don't even know how much this is, like 9 or 10 examples here. The Outlier's getting for us. Guys are hitting their lines. So we know Victor went for 56 when his line was just set at 40.5. Well, now it's set at 44.5. So hopefully he's able to get that done for us again tonight. But you got Luke Cornett. He went for 13. His line was only at 12.5, so he just barely cashed it. But Chet went for 36 when his was 26.5, and so on. You can see just a lot of green at this position here. So we're going to roll with it. Feeling good about it. Let's go to Precious Achiuwa here. So we'll start off by saying Sabonis is questionable. Let's get into this a little bit. So is Malik Monk. So he went through the shoot around. It's saying he's dealing with like a ribs injury. He was available for today's shoot around. He remains listed as questionable for Friday's game against the Timberwolves, but his availability at the morning shoot-around bodes well for his status. So maybe he plays. But this line is nice and low for Precious. Not that they're totally playing the same position, because I believe that they've been running Precious at the 4. He can play the 5 too, but he plays solid at the 4. Kind of a little bit more his build. But here's what I love about this. This line is super low points and rebounds. And he's been kind of like, he hasn't hit it a ton in his last 5 games. But this last matchup, last time they played Minnesota, he went for 12 points, 10 rebounds. So he was just eating. We know in the past we were targeting like sort of like the forward positions in general against Minnesota. Guys just tend to eat. I'll show you here. So this is on centers right now, but let's go to power forward. Power forwards, they've been cleaning things up a little bit. Look at this soft spot to small forwards. This was all last year too. Guys are just typically cashing and having really good games to the forward position with Minnesota. So that's not everything that we're looking at here. This is a big part of why I like this. He went for 22 last time they matched up, which was just on November 9th. So pretty recent example. And then his last outing against Atlanta, he went for 10 points and 5 rebounds. And this correlates with what his minutes have been doing. You can totally see the correlation there. He played 30 minutes in that game against Minnesota on the 9th, 144 to 117. So he got some extended run probably because of the blowout. I don't know, because the only reason I say that is because it doesn't look like he's been getting a ton of minutes outside of that, been kind of working him in. But I think he's a solid player. I liked him at New York. So I think that he'll continue to get worked in here. And then doesn't really affect it too much, but let's see. So they're saying Monk is actually iffy for playing tonight, which I know they're totally different positions, but still, if one of your key guys coming off the bench is out, that will affect the rotation for everybody, not just that position. So everybody might see like a little bump in minutes. Let's go back to the matchup here, actually. So points, rebounds overall, middle of the road, 14th in points allowed, 14th in rebounds allowed. If we jump over to the 4, which is what he's playing, it's actually one of their tighter their tighter spots defensively. 9th in points allowed, 9th in rebounds allowed. Center position, 11th in points allowed, 19th in rebounds allowed. And then look at this small forward. I told you guys it's soft. 21st in points, 21st in rebounds. So you can't go 100% off of that, but I like looking at the matchups, I like looking at the history. Let's take a look here. So, look at this. This is back when he was playing with New York, some of these too, I'd imagine. Yeah, so we got 2 examples of him matching up when he played for New York. And he's gone for 15 or more every single time he's matched up against them. So it's looking pretty solid. Let's look at the minutes. So yeah, all these games he got decent minutes. 27.8 minutes was his lowest outing. So we can't totally expect that tonight, but hopefully it turns into the type of thing where he's getting us at least 20 minutes. I think it'd be good if he hits at least 20. Let's see what this game's projected for. So 239.5. So they're expecting, it's an NBA Cup night. They're expecting it to be like run up the score. That's why we like NBA Cup. They really sort of like redeemed the start of the season a little bit, because you can notice a big difference when it's not an NBA Cup night. These projections are just not as high. We got a bunch of games. Charlotte versus Milwaukee, that's projected for 240 as well. So we're trying to capitalize on that. That's why I'm going to be jumping into a ladder slip. I'll drop that in the Discord later on. All right, so Buddy Hield. This one, honestly, if you guys don't like this, you don't have to take it, but he has to take 2 shots that aren't threes. That's all we're asking for. And he's done it 70% of the time of his last 10 games. Let's look at all of 2025, 62%. So 8 of 13 games. So more than half the time he at least does that. But as of late, it's been even more. Let's look at this note here from Outlier. He's exceeded 1.5 2-pointer attempts in 5 of his last 6 games. So yeah, like I said, he's been heating up a little bit more. If you want to call it heating up, it's just, he's just been cashing this particular line. He's averaging 2.5. So I get it if you guys are like, this really isn't my style. But to me, I'm like, I will enjoy watching the game just to see if Buddy Hield takes 2-pointers, because that's all I need him to do. The only time he missed was against Oklahoma City, and he still had 1. So this is just like a little gimme that I'm going to be rolling with here. The matchup, they're 11th in 2-pointer attempts allowed, are the Spurs. But last time they played, he had 2 of them. So that's all we need is a repeat of that. Let's take a look. So the 2 examples that they're pulling up at this position, both guys got it done. So Micah Peavy, is that how you say it? He had 3, his line was at 2.5, and then Josh Okogie went for 4, his line was at 2.5. So if Josh Okogie can get it, I think Buddy Hield can get it. And let's take a, before we bounce out of here, let's take a look at what the minutes have looked like in 2025. So, I mean, yeah, a little bit of a correlation with the minutes as well for this one. These games where he only went for 1. So he only has 1 game, the game against Indiana, where he had 0 2-pointer attempts. But you guys get it. This is just something that I'm like, I'm going to take a shot on this. So you guys go with your gut. You don't have to. All right, wrapping it up here with Deni Avdija. So yeah, I'll show you guys the points, and I'll show you the points rebounds, because that's what I was first looking at. But 23.5, if it's still at that by the time you're watching this, I got to take the points there. So yeah, 5 straight games. Like this is set at 24.5, because a lot of the platforms are bumping up to that, but Prizepicks was giving it to us at 23.5. Hopefully that sticks around for a little bit, and that can make the difference, but I think he's good even at 24.5. But at 24.5, I'm probably grabbing the rebounds as well, because the value seems to me like I'd rather have the rebounds attached. You might prefer that anyways. But yeah, last 5 games, he's gone for at least 26 points. And it kind of just, I think he's just starting to get this rolling. So yeah, it's been a little bit spotty if we go the last 10, but last 5, and I believe we can take a look and see a big difference there with the actual field goal attempts. Little bit volatile for these last 5, and then the more recent 5, 17 or more. And that's what we're looking for, because if you look at the head-to-head, he hasn't gotten it done. So he's got 13 points and 14 points. These are both from last year. But if we look at the minutes, one game was like 24 minutes, one was 33.4. But the attempts were way down. 9 attempts and 8 attempts. But look at the field goal percentage, 44%, 50%. He was making buckets. He was having a good outing, like efficiency wise. It's just the volume wasn't quite there in these games for last year. I think the volume's back. And we'll see, maybe that's matchup dependent because Houston is tough. But I'm going to take a shot on it. He did it against Miami, Oklahoma City, Orlando. These are tough matchups, and he was able to get it done. So yeah, they're ranked 6th in points allowed. And then let's go specifically to that small forward position, 8th. If he jumps over to the 4 at all, it's super soft, 30th in points allowed. So yeah, let's see what some small forwards have been doing. So yeah, kind of like half the time guys have been getting it done. Let's look at that soft spot. Look at that power forward position. Guys just eating. I mean, Giannis, of course, he's going to kind of eat regardless of the matchup. But yeah, only 2 misses. So let's see who they're projecting. Oh, they're projecting him at the 4. I was going to say they've got him listed on here as a small forward, but yeah, they're projecting him at the 4, so that's even better. So yeah, he should be able to eat tonight, I would think. And I just don't buy this head-to-head. I really think it's just a volume thing. 8.5. I think he's like, what has he been averaging in this last 5 where he's been hot? 18.8 attempts. So he's been more than double the volume, but we know that he shot 50%-ish when he matches up here. So I love it. This will probably be on a ladder slip for me for Underdog as well. And let's see. Oh yeah, I told you guys points, rebounds. We'll take a look at that too. Points, rebounds. Yeah, man, I still like it. It's up at 30.5, but the 7-point difference, I'd rather just take the points. But if we're just talking a 6-point difference, I'll take a shot on that. I mean, because we do have a couple games here with pretty extensive work off the glass, like against Oklahoma City. Tough matchup, fourth, and he still had 10 boards and 26 points. And then Miami, another tough matchup. I mean, maybe not as much with the rebounding, but 33 points, 11 rebounds. Miami's a little bit more tough if we're talking like guards, in my experience. But yeah, I mean, if you want to attach those rebounds, you can. One last thing I'll say about Precious Achiuwa is, before we get into the optimizer, is we'll look at his PRA real quick, see if he's been getting anything done assist-wise. So he has. I mean, yeah, he's not like a facilitator, but if you wanted to, like, because we're taking it on the streaks play, his full PRA at 12.5, which is great because Outlier showing it, the average being at 13.5. So we're still getting it cheaper on Underdog. But yeah, he does have a couple games where he got like 2 or more assists. If you're just, comparing it to the points, rebounds alone. Let's look at 2025. So he had 2 assists in that last game, 3 in the game before against Denver. It's not like a huge value, but yeah, it's just a 1-point bump. And that matchup. Oh, that's the small forward we were talking about. Okay, and so if he does happen to play the 5 at all, or he's kind of around that part of the court, it's really soft for assists allowed, 24th. And assists allowed to centers. So we're going to jump into some bonus plays over on the DFS optimizer from Daily Grind. If you guys want this tool for yourself, just use code BACKDOOR and they're going to hook you up with 25% off your first purchase, so you can lock it in for the whole year and just keep taking advantage of that 25% off, because this thing's awesome, especially for NBA. It just puts all the best plays, odds wise, all the best deals on plays right in front of you here. It does all the research for you. So I'm going to refresh it. And let's take a look. So yeah, top of the board, almost 62%. We got Miles Bridges, 3-pointers attempted. They think he's going over 7 by a lot. I mean, minus 216 is what DG has this at. So there is juice on the board for sure. De'Aaron Fox plus Moses Moody, 31.5 points combo. They're liking it, 58.4, minus 138. We got Noah Clowney, 10 field goal attempts. They think he's going over. About 58% is what they've got the odds to hit at. And so, yeah, what this is doing is I have it set to Prizepicks. If you guys don't know, I have it set to Prizepicks, and it's comparing the best lines on Prizepicks to other platforms. So if it's the same line across all these other platforms and they're all juicing it to go over, it's going to consider that and help you make your decision, saying, hey, this is what our odds to hit. This is the number we're getting based off of all these platforms juicing it over. Like this one, this De'Aaron Fox, Jimmy Butler combo for assists, 10.5. You got Pinnacle at minus 138, FanDuel minus 136, and it's fixed odds on Prizepicks, so you're not getting penalized. Unless it gets way low, then it turns into a goblin and your multiplier goes down. But that's why, that's how this works essentially. But Devin Vassell and Jimmy Butler points combo, 32.5, 56% odds to hit. And I have this set to all overs, just so you guys know. De'Aaron Fox plus Draymond Green. So they like these combos today. 10.5 assists, just under 56%. Jalen Suggs, rebounds and assists, over 8, 55.39%, minus 149. Serious juice right now. Draymond Green, PRA, 18.5, a lot of juice, 55%. Yeah, it's at 19.5, almost everywhere else. And it's still favored to go over. So yeah, that might be one to take a look at. Şengün and Drew Holiday, 13.5 assists combo, 54.69%. Steph Curry, Victor Wembanyama, 3-pointer made combo, 6.5. They like it. I mean, yeah, me too. Both of those guys they're capable of doing that on their own. And maybe we'll have another run it up type of game. 54.64% odds to hit on that combo. Cade Cunningham, points, rebounds, 33.5, 54.56%. And we're going to wrap it up here with Jimmy Butler, over 5 rebounds, 54.56%. It is at 5. His rebounds on Prizepicks at 5.5, literally everywhere else. So you are getting a value there. But we're going to jump into some underdog plays for those of you who are playing on the superior platform with the best games like streaks and ladders. I'm just going to clear this real quick. There you can see like every type of sport this thing covers. So I'm going to go back to NBA and I'm going to switch this to overs. And if you guys ever prefer that I show you unders as well, let me know in the comments. It's the only way I'm going to know to do it. Just tell me. All right. So on Underdog, their top play is Anthony Edwards' first quarter points. They think he's going for 8 or more. They have it at about 56%, minus 157. FanDuel has it at minus 146. Yeah, there's some juice on that. Dang. What's that platform called? I forget. But this one with a little smiley face, minus 175. Steph Curry PRA 34.5, 55.83%. Julian Champagny. I haven't said his name in a minute, but I think that dude's good. I think he deserves more play time. 6.5 points. They think he's good for it. Just under 55%. Anthony Black, points, rebounds, and assists, 17.5, 54.87%. And yeah, it's at 18.5 on a lot of platforms. It's probably might be in the process of moving. And we still got a decent amount of 17.5s on here. All of them are super juiced though. I mean, minus 188, minus 135. Cade Cunningham, points, assists, 37.5. They got just under 55% odds to hit the over. Karl Anthony Towns, first quarter points, 6.5, about 54%. I mean, I'm trying to open up a little bit more on the partial game plays. I've been getting into a little bit of first half. First quarter, I mean, good Lord. You want to talk about anxiety. Like, it's either going to be great or just absolutely devastating. That's just too much. So maybe I'll make like a low unit slip and start experimenting with the first quarters. But I mean, they think Cat's good for over 6.5 first quarter points. So, you know, make of that what you will. Okay, probably going to say this wrong. Musa Diabetes. 19.5 PRA. 54.58%. Yeah, I know I butchered that dude's name. I apologize, bro. Minus 142. Shaden Sharp, free throws made, 3.5, 54.28%. Sadiq Bey, 19.5 PRA. They like it over 54%. I was just thinking about it. Like, earlier today, I'm just like, I feel like the old school way that I used to play was just like, I would be taking rebound props all the time. It was just like so much simpler back in the day. Like, you just, like, where's Drummond? Where's, you know, just like these big centers. I'm just, you know, it's like, let me just take a rebounds prop over, and they would cash. And it was easier back in the day. I miss those days. Anyways, back to it. Michael Porter Jr. PRA 29.5. Has he been popping off yet? The last couple times I took his plays, he played just like he was playing in Denver. And I'm like, this dude comes across to me. His archetype seems like he's so good. Like he can shoot the three, he can get hot, he's got hops, he can, you know, like I'm waiting for this dude to break out. Maybe he did already and I missed it, but they like this over 54%. So minus 138. Jose Alvarado, first quarter points, another sweaty. So it's just 1.5. So one bucket doesn't seem as sweaty. 53.8%, minus 157. And then Anthony Edwards, points, rebounds, and assists, 38.5. They like it over 53.75%. That's going to do it for today, guys. Again, if you want the optimizer for yourself so you can take advantage of this, it updates a lot. Like, I'll refresh it. It might change on us. Maybe some of them changed. Yeah, I mean, some of those greens already went away because we had a lot more green there, but it updates that quick. So if you've got it for yourself, you can take advantage of it in like 30 minutes before game time. Actually, Matt Downs, the creator of this, he was teaching me how to use it, and he would tell me, he's like, dude, 30 minutes before the game start, hop on. And it's just catching so much because there's these last minute like substitutions and injury updates and different things. I know the injury report comes out like 90 minutes before, but they get a lot of clarity and lines just start changing about 30 minutes before. And some of these plays will be on here for like 5 minutes and they're gone. So if you do have the optimizer, make sure you're checking it out like 30 minutes before game time. Lock in some last minute slips. That's when this thing really shines. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me know if you have any plays that you're wanting to look into. Hit me in the comments and I'll hop on my phone. I've got the tools on there too, so I can help you do a little bit of research if you have a question about anything. But appreciate you guys tuning in. And last, I can't forget this part. If you guys want Outlier for yourself, it's free for a week. So just sign up through the link below. This thing's awesome as well. This Insights tab is killer. I'll wrap this up, but this Insights tab is awesome because it's like, it gives you like plays that look good, but it also gives you a little like note about it. So like Victor Wembanyama has failed to exceed 29 first half fantasy score in 7 of his last 8 games. He's averaging about 22.9. So they put stuff on your radar, but give you a little description, which I like as well. And then you can just go through and they've just got tons of little notes here that they attach to all the plays. It's super dope. So yeah, try this out for free. But yeah, guys, have a good weekend. I'm going to get into the rest of my day, maybe grab some more coffee or something. But don't forget to like the video, show me a little bit of love, and I'll be dropping some NFL here. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight, but definitely by tomorrow. Sometimes I put it out on Friday and it just gets completely tucked under the algorithm by Saturday and Sunday, and it's not worth putting it out early. But again, if you guys like me to drop those early, I'll keep doing it. But have a good night, guys. I will catch you in the next one.